Hey folks, Bada Bing here, thank you for joining me. Okay, today we have got an unboxing video. Now, I haven't done one of these in a little while, so I thought it's about time we made one. So, without further ado, let's do this. Today, my coffee is ready to go, so... that's good. Alright, and here we have this. Man, this thing's heavy. Okay, so let's get into this, shall we? Can you tell what it is yet? And here we go. The MP2A1 gas blowback submachine gun, or as it's more commonly known as, the UZI SMG. Oh yes. I got a couple of extra magazines with this because, you know, it has to be done. Right. See, the box art that they use on these things is really quite amazing. They have done exceptionally well on the packaging. Yes, this is the Northeast MP2A1 or UZI SMG. So it comes with the full Bundeswehr trademarks, or whatever you want to call it, all the markings. Wow, this thing is awesome. Oh my goodness. That thing is beautiful. Oh wow. Now what a piece this is. And oh my god, it's heavy. And this thing is made of a full steel receiver, just like what you find on the real thing. Wow. No wonder the box that it came in was extremely heavy. There you go, the MP2A1 markings there. That is super cool. Super cool. Yep, this UZI has been out for, I think, a couple of months at this point. Maybe not even that. It's still relatively fresh out on the market. And I've seen pictures and videos of this. Well, I haven't really seen much video content because I kind of wanted to form my own opinion right from the offset. So I've just been looking at all the beautiful images you see online of this thing, and that's just been whetting my appetite for this bad boy. Yep, so as I said, this is made by Northeast Airsoft. I don't have any experience of their previous work from like their Sten gas blowback SMGs. I haven't owned any of them and I haven't used them, but my only experience with Northeast Airsoft is their tripod setup, which is pretty badass. Right, so that's the main SMG. Now let's take a look at the magazines. I've got the 32 round UZI mags. Some silica gel, cool. Oh, the magazines, they're actually, wow, they're actually really quite lightweight for a gas blowback SMG mag. That's quite impressive right there. Yeah, it really is quite lightweight. Here we have the WE Apache MP5 mag, and this one is a heavy beast, and it is currently 535 grams. Okay, yep, that's heavy. Now here we have the VFC MP5. Okay. It's a little bit lighter, coming in at 490 grams. Okay. Now, Northeast Airsoft MP5, excuse me, MP2A1 mag, and that is 385 grams. So 385, 490, and 535 of the WE Apache. So yes, these magazines are very light, and that's cool. Locks into the gun, perfect. Now let's have a look at the top of the magazine here. Alright, so I think that looks to be part of the dry fire mode. Maybe already switched to dry fire mode, I don't know. How does this work? I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, there's some gas in there. Looks like they've put some gas in the magazine just so it's coming in under pressure, so that's good. Good sign. Doesn't leak, and there's your gas fill on the bottom. Rack the bolt for the first time. It's a freaking UZI. Oh, I love it. Selector switch is quite stiff, that's good. Trigger. The bolt carrier doesn't feel very heavy, so when you strip the working parts back like that and squeeze the trigger, there's not much weight coming forward, so the recoil is probably going to be fairly light, but that's okay. See, it's not really carrying much weight forward. Meh, it's alright, it is what it is. I just can't get over how good this UZI feels in the hand. It's just rock solid. Let's pull back a little bit. Stock. A little bit of wobbling, but folding stocks generally do have a little bit of wobble to them. This is the second full-sized UZI SMG I've owned, the first one being the Turkey Marui one, and if you've seen the channel before, you know my you might have seen my video on the TM UZI SMG. Unfortunately, it broke very quickly after buying it. Unfortunately. One of those things, the design of the SMG itself, with the gearbox and everything, not really that durable. They were discontinued after a few years, and spare parts all dried up and all that kind of thing, so it's a dead gun. And I've always wanted a gas blowback UZI, and Northeast Airsoft came to the rescue with this beast. At the moment, this is just an unboxing and initial impressions of it, so I'm not going to go into too much depth, but for the moment, for the time being, this thing is it's doing a good job at impressing me so far. I'm just going to take my first shots with the UZI now, if you don't mind. I mean, it's up to you, but okay, let's try and do this on camera. It's quite loud. It's quite loud. As I said earlier, there's not much weight in the bolt carrier to give you much recoil, so it is lightweight, really, lightweight recoil. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. It's not super heavy, but hopefully that'll translate into an extremely snappy gun, especially when we rock it onto fully automatic. I think that'd be really impressive. One more thing I've noticed is when you deactivate the dry fire mode, again, this catch here is extremely stiff to actuate. So you click it forward this way to push the follower down, and that will enable dry fire. Pull it back this way and that flicks the BB follower up, and then it will stop firing when it's empty. Now when it does that, very much like the Mach 11s, so when you drop the bolt, it goes like that because the nozzle is connecting with the BB follower, stopping it from reciprocating again. Just a little disassembly of the UZI, if we can, because as this gun is still brand new, everything is really stiff. So let me try and disconnect the dust cover. There we go. It's annoyingly stiff to get this thing off. And there we have the bolt. So okay, well, there's that. And recoil spring guide rod and the rubber section, which is quite realistic. At the back, the rubber buffer. And the bolt itself is very lightweight as well. It's probably why the gun doesn't shunt forward when you drop it. Zoom in here a little bit. There's a nozzle there. It looks the nozzle O-ring looks a little bit chewed up, doesn't it? And these are likely to be steel inserts for durability. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how heavy this thing is. What are we? 215 grams. Okay, now to get the top cover back on, it's quite stiff. See, it's clicked there, but it's not quite into position. I have heard of this inducing shooting issues if this isn't correctly reseated. The carrier being just slightly off of its home, not quite hitting a mark, and the bolt will just drop and it won't fire. So you have to make sure that this thing is correctly pushed back into position. Let's try and do this now on camera. There we go. Okay, it's back together. I've been concentrating too much on the UZI that my coffee has kind of gone, it's gone cold. Yeah, oh, not a fan of cold coffee, I'm afraid. No, sorry Oscar, can't do it. I don't know what you see in iced coffee. I really don't. Alright, that about does it from me. As I said, this is going to be just a quick overview, no details whatsoever. Just an initial impressions video of Northeast Airsoft's MP2A1 gas blowback SMG, and I am so thankful someone has finally come up with a gas blowback full-sized UZI, and not just that, they made it full steel too. Big props to Northeast Airsoft for doing that. It's amazing. Thanks guys. And also to you guys at home, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will leave you with a couple of shots so you can see the you can see the MP2 UZI in action. And yeah, I can't wait to start making a review of this bad boy, and I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed this content, why not hit the subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. It really helps me out. And if you want to support the channel even further, you could head over to buymeacoffee.com, where you can make a donation as small as £1, and that £1 will go towards keeping me caffeinated so I can do these videos. And any spare change left over from that will get put back into the channel and fund videos just like this. Link is in the description. Alright, here's some shooting shots. Thanks for watching again, guys. You're awesome. Catch you in a bit. No, with a few BBs to spare. Yeah.